let's see. About right there will be good. What's up? Yeah, Donnell. NTRB looking like it wants to play ball today, but we'll see. It's definitely up a lot. May give some pullbacks. I did end up jumping back into MBOT, and I'm still holding my shares from IMTE. Got a dollar risk on both of those. Just want now MBOT actually looks really good. Where's MBOT? Of course, it's not a top mover today or whatever, but this is the daily chart here. This thing, man, it's just waiting to break, waiting. So I jump back in here, 50 shares on this one, just seeing if it can break that 850 finally today or next week or whatever. But it's been holding in this range, going flat for a couple of days now. So I'm still looking at it. Good morning, SB. Still looking at MBOT as well. NTRB is the biggest mover on the day. Started at, was that 390-ish, 350, and now is up $3. On the daily chart, it's still below the 200 moving average. So we'll see what it wants to do. The 200 moving average is all the way up there at the 13. So it's got a lot of work to do to get up. But it may give opportunities on the dip, though. So we'll watch it throughout the day. And I'll also be watching MBOT. My entry price over here on TOS, or not TOS, but over here on my entry prices and what I'm holding currently. Got 83 shares of IMTE, 50 shares of MBOT, which I may be adding to if it can dip down today a little bit. I'll be adding to that MBOT position, but other than that, I'll be watching MTRB. Because MTRB, man, is party town right now. All right, so let's see. We got MTRB up. BFR came up a little bit, but I think it's going to continue going down. It doesn't look strong or anything like that, and especially probably won't compete with the NTRB today. ISIG had came up earlier as well. Patience of Job. Yeah, man. Trying to work on my patience. I got to force myself to work on patience, but I am getting more and more comfortable holding overnight. At first I was like, bruh, I'm sweating bullets just holding overnight, but now I'm like, it's whatever. I need to trust my positioning and let the plan play out. Risk the dollar and don't be cutting it if it goes down 10 cents. Goes down 10 cents and I jump out and then it rips $3. And I'm like, no. So I'm just going to let the plans play out on these, risking a dollar on both of these IMTE and MBOT. And that'll be it. NTRB though, we need to identify some possible entries. We already know we're fighting a downtrend. Let me bring it back over here. We got this downtrend from the 30. So we know we got a strong downtrend. This may be one that you have to just take profits on quickly, but I don't really know. We'll have to see what the action is on the morning. Got that big downtrend, and then I don't even know if this will be a smaller downtrend, but definitely probably won't get up to the 27s. 27 is high from where it is now. It's only at 667 and it's already chopping around at the 7. So yeah, that we'll definitely see a pullback. On the 4-hour chart, we see it is quite off the bottom. Hour chart. So we'll just have to see some confirmation areas first, because I really don't know where even a weak point would be on this one. But we do know where it started from. Started from the $4. So will it return back to the 4 today? So at least we got a start point. So $4, I'll put that as support. And then it has a little bit more support here at the 503. So we'll see which one of these it wants to return to. And then it has a little bit of resistance right across the top, 730. 730 right there. So we're going to see how this daily chart wants to react to these levels. Is it just going to blow past 730 and get going up here and try to gap fill here to the 955, which could be some resistance as well. The bottom of this little gap fill and also the top of this little gap fill at the 9 would be a little bit of resistance. So we got some resistance levels up here. One at the 905. Spread this out just a little bit. 940, 905, and the 727 level. But we will see on a pullback. This may just be a pre-market move though. We've seen that multiple times on ISIG. Just the pre-market and then it's done. Yeah, ISIG already, look at that. Went up there this morning from the 24 up to the 28, back to the 25. So it's only giving pre-market moves. I wouldn't even mess with that one. Not looking good at all. Really. Oh, yeah, I need to write back. Okay, appreciate it. Let's see. All right. So NTRB, the first point that it had to break, which it probably is going to struggle to hold, is that 631. After the 631, it has the 560. Let me switch y'all over here. 631 was the break that it had here. Hasn't done any pullbacks above that yet. Then we got the 560s and then down here at the 485. And we know the starting point was the 425. So we'll see how close it can get down here. And if it can kind of just start giving us a nice little smooth dip down for an entry. Couple minutes left. IMTE, man. Just following the plan. Not gonna panic sell or anything. Just wanted to risking $1 on it. Where'd I get in? It's got a while to go back up there, but it can definitely do it. Just want to see it check back up to that 530 level today. But gonna be patient on it and see if MBOT can cover any kind of other expenses that it brings to the table. MBOT giving a nice little bounce back up there. I'm telling you, this 825, I'm right here at the my entry was 832. it's literally just sitting here. All it needs is just a little bit of pressure. And the 4-hour looks great as well on MBOT. So just being patient, looking for it to break this downtrend here of the 850, 860 level. And I will be good to go. NTRB only has 3 employees. Where's NTRB? 3 employees, are you sure? How do you know that? Let's look at this news over here. Well, it probably wouldn't even be in the news. Let me pull up a browser. Yahoo Finance. And let's stretch this out just a little bit. NTRB. Okay, issued a full patent for from the Korean intellectual property. Announces 1 million share repurchase. Where? Let's see. Yahoo Finance. And it only has 3 employees. Let me go here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. That's insane. I was wondering, and it is under the 200 moving average, so I was kind of weary of it anyway. But let's see. Fully abuse and where? How did you see 3 employees? Neutral brand initiates company profile. Key executives. Oh, full-time employees 3. Yee. Yeah, that may be a bad sign. I may leave that one alone. I'm not trying to play that kind of game. I like getting frisky, but that's a little bit risky. That is definitely risky right there. May see a nice little drop on it for the shorts. But either way it goes, it's gonna have to come back down anyway for entries. So we'll see how fast it comes down relative to how fast it went up. This chart right here is an hour chart, so it spent 1, 2, 3, 4 hours getting up from the 3 up to the 717. Now if it takes 15 minutes for it to drop all the way back down here, we already know it's over. That's not what we want. It's over with. Five employees. I saw 3 employees there. I didn't see 5. Right here, it says full-time employees 3. Right there. Unless you count these key executives, they got the executive chairman. We don't know his pay. We got the second guy, 60,000, 26,000 paid in there. So unless they're counting these people, year born, let's see, everybody's born in the 19 something. That's cool. They have no young blood in there. Oh, Stockhouse. What is Stockhouse? Stockhouse. Let's look at this. Are you a member over here on Stockhouse, SB? N. What are we looking at? NTRB. What's up, Scarface? Stockhouse, NTRB. Did it not just let me enter? Okay, Nutribrand. Private placements. Okay, it has 5 over here. Well, that's not too big of a difference. You know, two may have ate the dirt during this pandemic, and we got 3 now, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, is there any other things? They got a website out here. Let's go check out Nutribrand's website. Interact innovative transdermal technologies and patent focused pharmaceutical products. Nutribrand, our subsidiaries, core focus, research innovation. What about these internet filings, investor info? Let's look at it. Latest news, SEC filings. Nutribrand entered full patent. Same news, filings. November 12th, they did a prospectus. Well, I don't trust it. I may stay away from it, to be honest. Like literally, their workers, their 3 workers are probably what's holding up that stock. Oh, so it is getting up there to a struggle point at the 7 up there. Looking like it wants to try to come on down some. I think it's gonna come down and come down hard. ISIG, INN or IINN was looking good pre-market, but now giving up life. We got 7 minutes until the bell. Yeah, I know, man. And sometimes when those are getting attention, I want to be looking for things that's not getting attention that have better setups. Like my boy out here, Mbot. Mbot has just been going flat here, been testing that 850 couple of days. I think you can rip through the 850. So I'm already in there at 832. And I'm looking for that rip through or a dip down at the open for me to add under here, maybe below the 8 again. I only got 50 shares right now. If it explodes, I'll at least catch some of it. But the chart on the daily, this daily chart came down and just has been holding this range, has a little downtrend here. My question is this breakout. So 855, 860 breakout. Will that happen today or will that happen at all? Is my question. We got 5 minutes to the open, and I'll continue watching it. Also, I'm still holding that IMTE trade as well. We'll see how that does. If it wants to pop back up, whatever. If it doesn't, oh well, I'll just cut it. I'm risking $1 on that trade and $1 on MBOT per share. Oh boy, I bet this thing's gonna get slammed in 5 minutes. Slammed. Up 75%. Boy, 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 this thing's gonna get murdered. I guarantee you, man. Let's just watch it. Grab your popcorn. Let's just watch the war zone happen. And Sometimes I've realized that sometimes when it's something's the only thing on the scan, sometimes it's a desperation. It's like almost desperation. Um, on some of these stocks. So sometimes people have to get away from desperation and get to actual facts. What's actually happening? So some investors may see what One Life and the rest of us saw with that little 3 employees, or they may see some other thing that is a red flag. Let me go check the rest of it. Let's see. N R N T R B, because this one definitely doesn't have any shelf registrations that we can see. Um, okay, nothing over here on the short squeeze. Nice little low float though. That's probably the only reason it's up. Yep, that low float is definitely what's keeping it alive right there. Let's see, December. No kind of stock splits during this time period. Let's see, max. Whoa, that's as far as it goes back. Guess so. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, definitely a nice little dangerous one that we'll wait for some good little dips on. Definitely opening up its ranges, but the range, the crazy thing is, it's not a expensive stock, so the range may not get there. It may actually start closing down as the day goes on. Well, it looks like Inbox gonna give me that lower buy that I was looking for. Dive down there to the 778 real quick. That was a nice little fall there. Still gonna hold it throughout the day. Looking for that setup to come into play. All right, we have 30 seconds to the open. NTRB, let's watch it. See what it wants to do. Will it just dive at the open? But it needs to fail for anything else to happen on today. Wow, this thing popped all the way back up to the 806. This thing's insane. Let's see that open. 811s. All it needs to do is pop over this 827, but I'm gonna let it play the game over here by itself and continue watching other things. Where is that? All right, so in NTRB already going red on the day. Let's see if it'll break down the 7 what's this? The 7 no 675. Already look like a test point for a downwards movement. Looks like it's going to give one more move back up through the 7s, possibly. Looking forward to the 625 bounce. I don't know if this gonna get a bounce there. It may just run down. Let's see, 625. It has some support there at six, like the 613s right in here. Whatever that is, $6. But they're trying to keep it up. They're trying to keep it alive. I think this thing's gonna end up dumping. Even if it does go up a little bit, just not looking too good. This one's back up to the, oh man, this thing's popping. I need to go ahead and add a little bit more before it gets ready to go. Let's see. Well, I'm going to leave that alone. It's popping back and forth. It needs more volume. NTRB still playing around. Looking like it's getting a little bit of a push. Little bit. The top is 716. It's struggling. Yeah, that's a lot of struggle right there. So like I said, is it going to fall back down in like 15 minutes? Will it be down? Okay, if it starts to crack down here, I'm going to go and check out MBOT real quick. 668. Looking for it to go lower for lower buys. We're giving it some time as well. You'll see my unrealized P&L up here. Basically, those two stocks are playing around. And if we can take on them, I will. But as of now, giving them some time to play out. BFRI trying to make little bitty moves up, but still NTRB needs to fail on a day for these things to look a little bit better to me. IMTE, can it start getting back up here? I want to see it test that 530, but I don't know if it has the juice to get back up there. So I'm just gonna let it play out through the day. This one bounced all the way back up to the 817s. I'm telling you, this thing looks dangerous. This thing looks like it can break out. Not seeing anything over the 8s though. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up adding to this one for this break. It needs to get over the 822 though. See it at the 8 right there. But I think I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes to kind of show us what it wants to do on the day. I was down like 70 bucks. Now I'm down 50. So we'll see if they continue to eat into that. And I'm still looking for more trades. NTRB got a lot of downwards motion that it can make. Still above all 9 EMAs, hasn't checked back in with any of them yet. Well, the 5 minute, but the 5 minute is the first one that's trying to break down, which is the 668, which is probably going to break. This one getting on up there. I love this 4-minute set, this 4-hour setup. 792 can be the bottom. Getting some trading in there. 809. Do I want to add to this before it breaks out? Because it definitely looks like it can. But it's still not over that previous day, which is the 822. IMTE, still giving that one some time as well. Big indecision down there. NTRB coming on down. And we get some failure on NTRB. Hey, we just hit the 820s. Yep, about to go without me. So I'm already in there 50 shares if it wants to break the 25s here and get going upwards. I think I may add to this position, to be honest. 16s. But I'm gonna wait for a pullback. It just looks okay going up to that 825, but I want to see it hold that level. Anyway, back out here, 691. This one's still closing down that big range that it had at first. OFC, the move is already gone. It has to retest the 6. Yeah. Wow, that was a bull trap. If that just snatches down, that was a big bull trap. Oh my goodness. That was nasty. Wow, that trapped him in there. Is it gonna take him down with it, or is it gonna get back up there and let him out? Nope. Looking like it's breaking down to 7. That was a bull trap. Uh-oh. That's a whole dollar break. Can they break it and hold it under the 7s? This thing is facing so much resistance here. So much. I love it. I want to see it get capsized. Let's see, anything else moving down here? Let's go and look at the some previous movers. PPSI still doing its thing down there. SOPA, trash. Rally, trash. BFRI. Yep, not seeing a whole lot. Giving MBOT a little bit of time to play. Did find some resistance up there, but I do like this 4-hour setup on this pullback. Can it try again to try to break that 25 today? Only 50,000 shares on it traded, so I'm waiting for a nice little pullback entry. This one dipping down there as well. Might end up having to cut it, but definitely going to give it some time and not panic sell. BFRI made a move back up here and then now going down again. All right, back up here to MTRB. Did hold up and got a little push out of there. ISIG took a dive. Yep, so it did get that little push out there. But the problem now, oh, is it in a halt? I think it just went into a halt. That's not good. Well, One Life, I think you're right. Those 3 employees made that SEC call. Hey, let's get this thing halted. Oh, it's about to be a problem. It's about to be a problem over there for real. All right, so it is holding up here in this 4-hour chart. Will I get to add one more time before it gets going? Or will it slam? All it needs to do is hold up this little line here. 767 is that low that I'm looking for it to hold. You're in on the halt. Woo! Woo! Y'all got some gusto. We're gonna see. On that extension, man, y'all are about that life. Y'all are not playing. Y'all want all the smoke. All the smoke. Let me look at let me look when that halt's supposed to. It's easy profit. Hey, I mean, hey, if you make it, great. Let me see. What is the time that it's supposed to be opening back up? Halts. Halted at 9:40:35, so it'll be 9:45:35 is what we'll be looking for. 3 minutes left. Almost up 100%. I'm gonna wait, man. I'm gonna wait. And bot holding around here. Gave a little dip down, got bought up again. Wonder can it just trade sideways on today again until it touches that whatever the trend line is. We will see. ISP. Looking for a entry. 770. I wonder, will it open up at the same level, or how high will this one open up? Will it open up like 20 cents up? Or will it open up like, you know, like $1? Nice little dollar move. We'll see. Got about a minute left until they open. TRB. What's that? 45.35. Opening up a little bit lower. So still giving it some time on that one. Trying to go red on the 4-hour, which is okay as long as it holds up. Holds above the 7 right now. Boy, wait, what just happened? Oh, it opened up. Come on. All right, so it did open up. Didn't give much of a pullback. Let's see how big this splash is going to be down. Let's see. You got into the halt. Nice little 40-cent rip. Let's see what this wants to do. It doesn't want to continue. Gave a little bit of a push out. Ooh. Ooh. I feel I feel my spidey senses tingling. Is it going to show red again, or does it want to go? Wow, still wants to push a little bit. A lot of bit. Trying to get up to that 9. Hey, good job on whoever caught that halt right there. That was and it's currently touching one of the resistance levels. Let's see if it'll get on up through there. Trying to open up. Up 125%. Up 1% on the day, or almost 2% on the day. Where those shorts at? At that 9. Scarface, next time play with. Oh my gosh. Daniel B, man, what's up? Daniel B jumping in here hot and heavy already. Getting a little slow up here, isn't it? 5 million shares traded on this 5-minute candle. Oops. Will it break down to 850s? What did M-Bot end up doing? Getting bought back up there a little bit, but still now not in the setup that I would like to see. That's crazy. NTRB, man. That thing's definitely dangerous on the day. Could continue going, but I really don't know at this point. It's done now, in your opinion? Yeah. This thing, yeah. It's hitting all these resistance lines up here. I don't know if it'll even be able to push any more. Those three employees definitely giving out on it. But it's got to fail. It's got 10 cents to the 9. I believe the shorts are going to be really attacking it this time at the 9. This will be a second failure on it. M-Bot, can I get another entry up here? Still barely moving. But I do like this setup. It just needs to reset up a good hour. That's all. Wait, what just happened? NTRB showing some red up there at the top around the 9. Will it dive? Getting a nice little topping tail on the 15-minute. Maybe the rest of the workers are contractors. Hey, that may be it. That may be it. Free agents out here. Free agents. Okay. This one's still playing around as well. ISIG still going down. Yep. Maybe it, man. It was under the 200. It just gave that small little push up, and now it's ready to dive. Have we crossed the first 15 minutes of the day yet? Nope. So I'm not gonna make any decisions on my positions until that first 15 to maybe even 30 minutes to the first hour of the day to see what these things want to do. Need to see a failure here on NTRB, and maybe we'll be able to get back into the good graces of the market. You think it may tap the VWAP and retest 10? I don't know about 10, man. Look how extended it is on the 15. I mean, the VWAP, I mean, that's an easy break. The 50% retracement would be where? Let's see, it consolidated a little bit here at the 6, went up to the 9. So what is the 50% retracement on that? Let's see, it's $3 up. So $1, let's see, 9. Where was the top? The top was high of 910. So 760. 760. So that is pretty much where the VWAP is. So we'll see. That is a little bit. But man, my hopes and dreams are not on that one. But pulling back up here on the 4-hour. I wonder, can it start giving some green on this 4-hour? Back over the 808s, 809s. I see the ask is coming on down, which is nice. NTRB coming on down to that 7, that VWAP like you said, but look at the 15-minute. This 15-minute is not going to allow for much bounce. Look at how those sellers are sitting on that. That don't look good. You bought 29K shares at 3.8. What made you buy that? One Life? Are you serious? Are you playing? Oh, I was about to say, I was like, bruh, you out here future casting. You out here with the super saiyan power sensing the market. It's like 29,000, boy. You might need to just close it up for New Year's. Take everybody out for drinks or something. All right, so it is coming back up now. Going back green on that 4-hour chart. So I'm going to end up adding, if I can see the 8 back on the bid. Let's see that 8 come back on. But I'll give it some time. Just want to see that break of the 850 today. First 15 minutes almost out of the way. 809s. All right, so we are already back down to 100% on the day. I think it's going to continue fading. 810. There's a little pump up there. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 810. 805's up there now. Added there, brought my average price down to 827. 827 in 75 shares. Looking for this breakout to happen today of the 830s. Got up there quickly and gave it all back. But I'm still okay right now. Wanted to just hold this level and get this 4-hour going on the green. Looking for over the 810. Gave a nice little dip down there. Nice and flat movement. Can we see those 25s? 827. There we go. Back green. I think I'm gonna add one more just to get the 80 shares. And that'll be the risk on this one. Right here across this flat top. We can start getting bought up. That's great. I may wait. I'll just hold the 75 shares for now and just give it a second to play. NTRB came down. Let's see. Is it closing down the range here? Closing down that range a little bit. Let's see. The first move was from the 665 up to the 733s. Next move 718 up to the 777. 774 up to the 9s. So yeah, it's closing down its range now. I don't really like it too much anymore. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, what's the next one on the scanner? BFR, trash, PPSI. PPSI being a grinder, but the daily chart just does not look good. That daily chart looks questionable, to say the least. Popping back up there on MBOT. I may do my last ad. It keeps popping up and down. Do my last ad for an actual break of the 25 would be great. So I'm gonna add there. And look for some continuation through this level that it's been trying to get through this whole week. In 80 shares there. What's the next one? NTRB. Like I said, closing down those levels. Let me widen it out. Looks a little thin. Okay, 810 up to the 862. So now 50-cent move. So definitely not looking too great. ISIG continuing down. IIN continuing down. All right, let's jump over here. TOS. Looking around here. Looking for some things to hold up. PPSI. Very low volume, but is trying to make little moves. We will see. BFRI taking another dive today. It did the same exact move yesterday. Dove at the open and then tried to do some pre-market trading and then now back down. I do not like that. Really? Anything else? This is a Friday though. Man, Roscoe, I see you, man. But man, buying that one on that extension, even though it went into a halt, I mean, it looked good, but I rather buy dips. I do much better on the dips. Much better. So I'm gonna stick to what brings the most. Cause getting in on that halt, you could have easily been in a dollar, $2 drop. Could have opened up $2 under where you got in. So I'm just that kind of risk. I'm like, one share. I don't want to waste capital though. If I'm gonna take a trade, I want to be serious about it. One share isn't really gonna do anything for me. I at least need to make lunch money. Jesus, one share. I ain't gonna be able to buy the bag the food comes in. NTRB, man. Coming up here again. Oh man, I think it's gonna be coming on down here shortly. Really, everything pretty much just making moves down right now. So we're gonna give them time. ISPC, this one, that 4 hours still looking good on MBOT. As long as it stays green and maybe can kind of consolidate here for a move higher, that'll be dope. But that struggle point here at the 820 has been a struggle point this whole week. And I want to see it break. ISIG continuing down. Anything want to play ball on the day? Looking like NR or NTRB threw a wick up there and definitely gave back again to that 9. So what is that? That's a 862 up to the 9. It's a 40-cent move. But is it worth it playing around here at the top? Is the question. I look 40. I feel that. Dang, man. I didn't know I looked 40. Man, guess I gotta start drinking that jungle juice again. Get my vitality back. Turn the time back on the clock. But then again, it is Daniel B saying it, so gotta take it with a grain of salt. What's up, Simple Life? Okay, so MBOT is kind of pulling up here. I would love to see that break of the 20, 25 and hold above it. That would be so lovely. I'm only down $5 on this trade. But the daily chart is what got me into this one. I love this daily chart setup and a potential break. Looking for that nice little rip right through the top. Oh, Jesus. Well, get for what you asked for, I guess. Let's see if we'll go ahead and break that top. Top is the 830, 831 on the 5. Did double top there, but does that double top matter on any other charts? Will it continue to push? Looking for it to go ahead and break over that and hold the 25s up here. But I'll definitely give that some time to play. See what else we got. MBOT going green on the day. Looking nice. Oh, it's bounced up to the 31. 31. Let's see if we can go ahead and push. There it is, 33. Push through that trend line is what I'm looking for. Hopefully people start noticing it and we can get some movement up. There's the 34. In only 80 shares on this one. 840s. Hopefully it doesn't do a big rip down. Looking for some more volume to come in over here. Has resistance at that 850 level, but we'll see what it wants to do up there. Bottom of the daily chart is looking like the 791. So as long as it can stay above that, it should be okay. But giving it some time. 840 is up there. 850 is what I want to see it break and hold. Took a nice little bit of time to get up there, but now that it is up there, definitely be willing to play it. Oh, it jumped even more, didn't it? Threw a little wick out there. 842s. Yep, just gonna need some more volume. There's a little short pressure right at the trend line, but I'm gonna continue holding it, of course. NTRB did close down its range up here after that halt. Looking for a move down. Finally get some dipping. Okay. Did break 850 right there. Looking for it to hold up here, 860 break. So only up about 30 bucks right now in this position. But it needs to hold this 850 and probably go higher. If it can start breaking that 860, 870 and getting up to the 9, that would be beautiful today. See if we can get some nice volume in here. Get up to that 200,000 shares. 860 opening up there. Let's see if we can get another pop. This blue line was the range that I wanted to see it back into from the other day that I traded it up here. I want to see it get back into this blue, over this blue line was my area that I was watching. And you'll see my unrealized P&L. We'll see where that ends up today, but as of now, I'm just going to be holding these things, man. Up to the 865, getting back into that range. But can it hold up here? The 4-hour looks absolutely amazing. We just need volume. NTRB closed down its range, tried to go up 3 times on the 5 minutes. So, you know how I like to think about it. If it does it 3 times, most of the time it's going to fail on that 3rd time. So this is what I'm looking for on the 5 minute, is a failure of this 835. on NTRB. Feliz cumpleaños, Ruben. Appreciate that. Getting a little bit older every single day, but I want to get smarter as well. So I'm gonna try. NTRB, trying to be a grinder on the day. Let's see if they'll short it at the 9 again. Trying to get that little push. Let's see how much it breaks out here. Or will it break out? It's trying. Appreciate all the happy birthdays. You know, out here trying to live my best life, trying to be great like you guys. Up 30 bucks again on this one. If it can start to hold this blue line is what I was looking for. But just gonna give it some time to run up, get some people noticing it. May end up cutting my other position in IMTE. It just does not look like it wants to come back up as of now. Getting a little action right there at the top. A little struggle by the buyers and the shorts. Let's see if the buyers push them out. 956. A touch above the 956 and then some shorting. So it's only able to get up another 50 cents. Let's see if it can push that 950. Not seeing it on the bid there. What's up, Lori? Yeah, 950. Will it break out of the 40s? Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure coming in there. Can they push it under the 40s? Yep. Let's see. Yep. Getting pushed down there. Waiting for IMTE to start kind of retracing if it can. Back up to the 950s. Looking like they want to break it. How much will this break be on the 50? 965, 10-cent breakout. Can they hold it? Yep, they can hold it. Looking like they're pushing up to the 10. Who called out the 10? Somebody called out the 10. You're about right. That high is a 998. Nope, that's 10. Tap the 10. Let's see that 10 getting hit there a little bit. Wanting to push through the 10. I believe it can. Oh, there's a 1013. Nice little pushes there on this extension. Okay, opening up a new candle right at the 10. Can it continue or does it need to take a break? Need to take a rest period here. 50 million shares traded on it, so definitely getting some attention. Okay. So the 5 and the 15 say it's needs to take a break. What is this? The hour and the 4 hours say. The hour and 4 hours say it's still strong, but we'll see Will this do a strong pullback here through the 975 and then possibly the 950? $975 on the bid. Will it go ahead and break that down? Getting a little pop there. Up 150% with no pullback. So be careful if you're going to be trying to buy this one. Even on the backside of the move, be careful. 75 coming back into play. Will it go ahead and break out of the 70s? Seeing the 70s break down there on the level 2s. Back into the 70s, holding those 70s. Will they run them out of there? NTRB. That's crazy, man. Donnell, you took an entry at 890 and got the dollar move. Nice. Nice, Donnell. This thing's still holding up those 70s, but I think it's going to go ahead and break it now in this retest of the 75. Up 2% on the day. It moved really well during the pre-market, 150%, but only 2% now. So definitely getting a kick out there. 1070. I thought it was taking a break, but this thing's just going. Whatever. Looks like a $12 is destiny. You know, the last time I said no, then I probably won't do that. Well, now it's up here, and 1271 is the next resistance that I see on the daily chart. Resistance, but again, that may just be a hope and a dream because it's still under the 200 moving average, so it can definitely get shafted down. But it hasn't given any entries though, so I just wasn't too worried about it. First, almost the first hour of the day gone. So I'll go and look at my trades in a little bit, see how they're doing, and after we see NTRB crash. So it took. Let's look at the time it took to get up here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Almost an hour to get up here to the 11. So an hour to move $5. Let's see how fast it comes down. How fast does it give that $5 back? Somebody said something was halted. One life. Oh, you thought it was halted. Yeah, it was a fake halt. Yeah, I'm not interested, man. This thing's got to prove itself. By prove itself, show some kind of bottom. I mean, the last bottom was at the 636. Like how? I mean, unless you're just doing some Super Saiyan scalping, don't really see how this would be. It's almost to the 12, almost to that top resistance right there. It's in a one like man, this thing is insane. There's no, I mean, at this point, like it's whatever. It's gone. I'll wait for it to come. Oh, my Mbot shares are popping. It got to $9. Mbot, let me check Mbot real quick. Mbot is where I'm at. So I took my entry here down here at the 826. It is currently at the $9. I would love to see it continue to get some action here on this daily chart. It looks really good, breaking the 9. I'm up $60 right now. So that makes back at least I probably cut the loss on MTE now. I made this loss back, so I'm probably gonna cut that. Go ahead and get rid of this one. Um, but nah, I ain't gonna cut it yet. I'll cut it later. All right, MTRB still doing this thing as well. See if that thing can get up there and hold the 9 on Mbot. Only in 80 shares on that one. It's up 10. Wow, it ripped right through 9. Okay, 913. I like it. So I'm just gonna hold this one. I've been waiting for it to break that 850 forever. Forever. So now my realized P&L is coming into the positive, so that's a good thing. Getting up there and hitting that little high there. Want to see it consolidate a little bit here though. Getting some more volume in there. We'll see if it gets to 1,000,000 shares traded. But I've been wanting to see this thing get up here for so long. And plus the daily chart looked amazing. Right above the 200 moving average. Just needs to break out the 962 today. And it is out of here. 924. Can it break? 925s. Getting a little dip down there. It's all good. I'll continue holding it. NTRB. Once it starts to fail, maybe some more eyes will go over to Mbot. Uh, okay. Well, the thing is, the reason that I keep watching it is because there's nothing else that's setting up for me to trade, for real. Oh my goodness, Roscoe. I mean, you're not wrong. You know, that's part of his pension. NTRB finally cracking down, but at this point, it's got a lot of work to do. Looking for more entries on something else that has a good setup today. PPSI. G. Oh, let's scoot over here real quick. So this thing bounced down a little bit off of the 9, gave back 40 cents, but I'm not worried. Still in the green, up 30, 38, 40 cents. So we'll see where that wants to head today. And then IMTE, I may end up cutting. May end up cutting it if it starts to break that go like -10 or something. I may end up cutting it, but we'll see. We got Danae up here. We got Relly. ISIG continuing down. Biggs still doing his thing, going down. BFRI not looking too hot. Okay. FATH, NTRB. All right, so NTRB was the trap of the day for longs. So let's see the shorts get theirs now. Longs got theirs out of the way early. So now the shorts are about to play ball. Let's see how hard they play ball, though. $10.75. Let's see. Where would the breakdown point be? Maybe a bounce at the 9, possibly. I don't know. This thing has so much room to go down. NTRB, nice top and tail on the 15-minute, top and tails on the other two as well. So it may be getting ready to dump here. 1050 level is looking like the spot. Let's see the 1050. Appreciate that. Let me go and check who that was real quick. Give you a shout out. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to say that again. But that 1050 break is going to be something serious. For my taco. Appreciate that follow over on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. Twitch. FO Amy Taco or For My Taco. I don't know how to pronounce it. Put it in the chat how to pronounce it. But I do know it's something My Taco. FTRB did come down but did not crack that 1050 level. It's way too extended right now. It's not a game up here. My ITME kind of holding here, but if it breaks, man, I'm gonna have to be up and out of this one because the other trade will pay for it. 450 break. 450, yeah. It breaks down the bottom of this candle here, low of the 447. So I'll put 440. 440. I'll be out of this one. So put that out there. And that'll be it for today. Because the other trade is doing okay. It'll cut into that deficit. NTRB closing down its range once again, or so we thought. Like the last time it was closing down its range and actually exploded. Maybe it'll explode downwards this time. 1050 is where we're looking for that breakdown. Just want to see MBOT hold that 50. That's the only thing I want to see today. And get over 1,000,000 shares traded would be nice as well. NTRB. Let's go and look at something else. What's on the scanner? Nothing else good. The only other things that are on my watch are the things that are already we've been trading throughout the week. Looks like MBOT is holding up that 850 there. So just letting it play, up 50 cents on it, on those 80 shares. IINN coming on down. So it did touch the 12 up there. So those two call outs that y'all did at the 10 and the 12, one was right and then one was really right. Oh man. Bath. Okay. So as of now, I'll just be watching and waiting for another entry on something. Only down $13 unrealized now. So they're making some moves. It's holding up. I hope it can get back to the 9 MBOT. Made this little pull down here on the hour chart. And maybe it'll continue up. We'll see. 4-hour chart still looks nice on MBOT. Just needs to start getting back over that 82 level. Almost to 1,000,000 shares traded on it. Now it wants to dump. It's all good. Hitting that 50 and bouncing back up. NTRB. Can you go ahead and fail so we can get something else up here? Because ISIG is not doing anything. And let's see. It actually looks like it just needs to break down this 2150 area on the daily chart. And it'll really get going down. 2150. Right. So 1050 is the point that I was looking at earlier for a break. I know other shorts will be looking at this as well, this 1050 break. We got the first hour of the day done. 6 minutes past the first hour. Looking for this 1050 breakdown. Looking real choppy around this level. Will we get it? $50. Buying volume kind of drying up here. So we see a big ramp over here on the 15-minute, and then on the, all of them had a super big ramp, but look at how that buying volume has dived off. So I'm definitely looking for this breakdown here. $10.50, quick little upside, and then come back down. Where those shorts at? Knock it back through the 11 is what it needs to do. Okay, 11.20, 11.15. Can it knock it through the 11? $10.50 may be coming into play real quick. Whoops. Looking real nice for a short. What's my plans for tonight? Man, I may treat myself to something good if anything is open today, or I might treat myself some other time, but let's treat myself to a little bit of something. I don't even know what I have a taste for. Then I will probably be hanging out with friends or something. We'll see. We'll see, depending on this situation we got going on. You know, COVID makes everything difficult, even having a simple dinner. Or I might just chef it up at the house with friends. Could do that. Going to do a little ribeye steak. NTRB, man, seems like it does not want to come down to this 1050. Yeah, Daniel B, it's gonna be pretty happy. Pretty happy, man. All right, Scarface. Peace out. Appreciate you tuning in. NTRB. Man, I think it can crack this 1050. I'm pretty sure it can crack that 1050. Yes, sir, SB. I'll fire up that grill in a second. Get that thing rolling out here. All right, so yeah, that range has closed down. Starting to get really questionable up there. PPSI. Tiberous Night. Oh my gosh, Daniel B. What in the world? INN got a nice little pullback. ISIG looking like it's going down there. Once it cracks at 22, it's going to be something serious to the downside. So it looks like my MBOT trade is holding around at 850. Would love for it to continue doing that. Needs to get 1,000,000 shares traded. That would be even nicer. Get 1,000,000 shares traded and get that push, that next push up. Right now, it just needs to hold out of this trend line that it popped through at the 850 on the 4-hour. Yeah, NTRB, man, I just want to see it fail. That's it. And it's taking this long to fail, but I guarantee you when it gets going, it's not going to take it an hour to get down. It's probably going to take it like, I would say 10 minutes to get back down here to the 7s on this drop. 1050, now it's under the 10s, or it's under the 11s, I mean. Let's see. Yeah, it's just, I don't even like watching that. I know it's going to fall. INN still doing its thing. Really, SOPA. Oh yeah. We got 6 inches of snow last night. Oh my gosh. Wait, did it get? You're on the East Coast with me. Let me see this. Did it get cooler outside? Nah, it's still summertime outside. I almost broke a sweat just going out there. SOPA, are you coming off the bottom today? Nah, don't like that. Did it finally start to break down? So it's looking like it's trying to break down. The bottom of this previous candle was the low of the 1063. Looking for this push through that 1050. There's a 1050 right there. Big break. It may get a little bit of a bounce, but I guarantee it's going to get down a lot faster than it went up. Next 10 minutes, it should be giving a lot of profits back. So be careful even on your dip buys. ISIG getting ready to continue to cascade down. Really still on that. So it touched the trend here. Wonder, can it get up off this trend? It's right there on it. Kind of consolidated down here. Huh, really? I didn't even see it come down to this trend. I was watching everything else, but it's literally on the trend right now. I do not like the 4-hour on it. So I'm not going to touch it. It's probably going to continue down. It's probably just a fake. Just a fake. If it can continue holding there though, may not, if it can hold above this level of the $6, it may give an entry, but then the daily chart looks absolutely disgusting too though. $6 would be a breakdown of the, yeah, that's not looking too nice. Nope. All right, so we're finally getting some failure around the market. Maybe something else can finally take its place as the stock. The stock on the day. Mbot is 10 cents away from that 50, so it's kind of still in the area, but it definitely needs to start getting some action above that 50 again. Went up there and touched the 9 quickly, but still think it can get up later on in the day. Let's go over here and check out, what is FAF? I think this one was a little bit bigger. FAF. Breaking down, going down, back down to that 10 now. Let's see, where's FAF? Where did that go? Okay, FAF. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit bigger. I don't like that daily chart either. Oh, that's it. That's all it's got on the daily chart. 5 days. So it must have been an IPO or something. Yep. Yep, not gonna touch that one. That just looks like a death trap. About to break down the 10s here on NTRB. Get that off my watch list. INN. Take that off my watch list. I'm just not interested in INN. It's just, ugh. It came up for a little while, but not looking too hot. So we got 3 charts saying it wants to go down. Yeah, it's got a lot of dipping to do. Can MBI get to 1 million shares traded? Pop back up there off that 10, back up to the 1030s. Still got some room to come down. Since Elvis got married, his Daniel B, you ain't right, bro. You ain't right. Daniel B, oh my God. Oh my goodness. God bless America and everything on this green earth. Daniel B out here. Oh my goodness. Daniel B giving me a little chuckle. Nah, Lauren. The prenup is you're gonna get half either way it goes. If it comes to breaking up, you're gonna get half either way it goes. What the prenup does is make sure that you don't get absolutely shredded over the top. You're gonna get half either way it goes. If you got 300,000, okay, both of y'all gonna get 150. But the prenup makes sure that you get 150 and not, 50,000. Oh man, these courts ain't playing out here. It's real out here. It's real shooters on the court, like with guns, not with basketballs. Play if you want to. I thought about being a lawyer. I was like, man, I don't know, man. I gotta sell my soul to do that. Okay. Lauren, I know how a prenup works. That's exact. You Either way it goes, the way that the courts do it is if you go into divorce without a prenup, you getting half off top minimum. You're getting half unless you say, "Nah, I won't have." The other person can keep it, but you're getting half off the top. What comes in there is how things like alimony and child support are handled over the top of that half, and spousal support and division of assets. That's what the prenup is for. So if you live in a community property state, wait. Free man is happy man. One life. Let's see. What did Lauren say? Um, Not gonna give anything to anybody. Kamala will help. You realize that every state's laws are different, right? Yes. Yes, I do. Every state is different. Some states you're not gonna get baked and cooked. You'll just get baked. Some states you get baked, cooked, roasted, filleted, flipped over. So you just have to figure out what kind of state you're in. Are you in the sushi bar? Are you the octopus? All right, so this thing bounced all the way back up to 1050. Still think it's got some ways to come down. So I'm just going to be sitting here looking and watching. Uh-oh, Daniel B in here. Daniel B talking that I don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. Okay, so it came back a little bit on MBOT. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, it gave back a lot. Let's see if it holds up this 793. If I can get some buys down here, I will. Because I don't think it's done going up. Definitely got a nice little weak trend line here that I'll be holding. Definitely gave back a little bit. Now that daily chart is looking suspect. 791. 791. As long as it stays above that 763, it should be okay. NTRB still looking weaker and weaker around this level. 1050 becoming resistance on it. Yeah, simple life. There you go. There you go, Lauren. There you go, a story. You know, sometimes it takes stories to prove things. Hey man, Daniel B bringing the heat, man. Oh man, MBOT bouncing down hard and heavy there to the 808s. I might add down here. Hard and heavy. I thought I was gonna be all right today. I'll give it a little bit more time. See if it gets to 1,000,000 shares traded. But I don't like that 4-hour chart now. I have to kind of watch the hour chart and see if it comes back up. If not, I have to say deuces. Especially with it being Friday and the last day of the year. Really. IMTE, you know, a little bit of buying down there, but just not looking great. Really needs to do a hard turnaround. Or I will. Well, it came right down to the 440 and didn't stop me out. It's 9 cents away. So if it stops me out here, I'll just be out. Like I said, I was risking $1 on that one. Right back down to the eights. Can we break the eights and get going down to the 767? It's finally giving a dip on the day. Right back around that median area that it had before. Want to see it hold that 825 up though. The spread is definitely wide. The spread is 805 to 820, so a 15-cent spread. But not looking to add here because of all of the information that I see across the board. Okay, NTRB looking like it wants to go higher, but I'm just not trusting it anymore. It's 10 o'clock here where I am, so that means it'll be 11 o'clock Eastern time. Things are slowing down. Can I find something to get some good entries on? Where are all these buyers at? Okay, this one's pushing back up, NTRB. Does it want to try for the 200 moving average, which is at 14? Gave a little bit of a pullback, but not really a good dip. It's just kind of like a little, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 40-minute little dip right there. Trying to get back up. I think this is a trap. Trap! And this 4-hour chart hold up. This candle opened up. Needs to pull back up quite a bit off the eights. Has the 826 up there. Needs to pull back up above. But just holding this little range here. I'm not going to give up on it yet today. Still got plenty of day left. NTRB did do a little fake up there at the top. Pull back off of that top level. And by popping on down there, may go ahead and crack down this level. If it cracks down the $7, I'm gonna have to get out. Yeah, $7. It's almost to 1 million shares traded on it. $10.50 trying to hold up, not looking good on the 15-minute. Will they make this a red candle through the 10.38 is where they need to push it. One life, man. Appreciate it. Again, compliment with persecution. I feel it. I feel the pitchfork. I see the sweets and feel the pitchfork in my back. Sopa continuing to just dive bomb. Okay, so coming into that 10:30 period where things just, kind of sit and wait for some new action. I've been waiting for NTRB to fail, but it continues to hold up that 1050 level. On the 15-minute, it still looks like it wants to go higher. Has not given us any kind of good dip down. I'm not interested. Not interested. Going to the moon this year. What's going to the moon this year, Sicilian? Oh, well, if something is going to the moon this year, I mean, it only has a couple hours to do it. May or may not make it. Yep, Embodies having some major pullback. Break of that 7, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. How am I not out? Break the 440 if you're gonna break it. It's under the 200 moving average. The trend looks to be at the 425, but I'm not about to hold it down there. I may have to though. 425, it may get a bounce before that. 425-ish. So let's move that down to 420. There we go. Back it up just a little bit. M-bots popped up and then got shorted again. So it's below all the 90 MAs. I'm pretty sure it's going to be making some motions down. But it's whatever. Finally getting to 1 million shares traded on the day. Everything else is either dead or dying. BFRI, what are you doing? BFRI just going flat there. NTRB is coming back up. Somebody said, let's flip back over there. Kind of looks like it wants to give a little play to the upside, but it's so shifty right here. It's up and down. It's right on that 1050 level that I wanted to see break down. It broke it down momentarily, kind of like a fake break, but will the next one be the real deal through the 1050? 1050 coming back into play. Still holding right on it. Top side 1087. So it's finally getting a little breakdown. Can it go ahead and break down that $10? Break through the 1050 and get that $10. There's the 1030s. Quick breakdown. See, I don't like that. It's not making good moves through these levels. When you first started, you tried to make 20 bucks a day, then 50 bucks. Yeah. Thing be, yes, takes a lot of budgeting since I make 50 bucks a day. Wait a minute. The chat's moving so fast. Okay, good morning, good growth. Dang B takes a lot of budgeting since I make 50 bucks a day from stock, but that's not my only source of income. Being 50 bucks a day is perfect goal with small account. Yep. Cecilia, I know your second source is your daddy's. Come on, Daniel B. 100 a week, 100 a week, 5K a year. Wait, 100 a week is 5K a year. Good growth. Yeah. Tried to go down 3 times. Did not get it. But at this point, it's a little bit too, wow, M-Body is diving. I just looked over and saw it. M-Body is diving. I'm not going to sell on that sell-off, though. So right back to, where is this thing at? Gee whiz, I just looked away for a second. Came down here to the trend. Will it hold the 775 or will it break down? The daily chart looks disgusting now. 775. Gonna have to wait for a new hour because that sell-off right there is a little bit much. NTRB though, will it go ahead and get completely under the 1050? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that loss. It's doing a little bit too much on those two. Still waiting for a setup on the day. It's a little bit better. Invite dipping on down there. Woo! Running down nicely. 733. Tried to get through that level, could not hold. $7 is my quit point. I'm not going to continue holding through that. That's insanity. Came down, this bottom was the 730. So I'll see if it can hold the 730s, but yeah, I'm gonna end up having to cut that one. It keeps playing. IMTE. $750. Don't know what's causing the sell-off, but it's just not natural. I don't know if news came out on whatchamacallit, on MBOT or something. Let me check. Nope. No news. See if we can start holding that 775. Got to reset up everything now. NTRB still flattening out. Hasn't made a decision as of yet. Looks like some buyers coming in there, but at this point, like, I don't even know about it. Got a little drop off. Will it go ahead and kill the 1025 there? Yep. Little short bull trap there. It was definitely looking like it was gonna go. ISIG. Traders done for daytime to celebrate? Possibly. That's definitely possible. $7.75 trying to hold here. But I would love to see this hour close up above this level and just continue to hold that trend. But it is red on the day, green on the day will be all the way back up here to the 814. I don't think it can get there. So I'm not looking for any ads today. But I am looking for an exit back across the sevens if it wants to do that. ISIG came down here and bottomed out. You had a good year, Daniel B, 2021. That's always good to hear. Always good to hear, man. I had a pretty good year too. To be honest, I had a lot of things come up that I wasn't looking for, but they happened and they were good for me. So sometimes there's blessings just hiding in the bushes for you. You just gotta take advantage of them when you see them. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much else moving right now. We have officially cracked down to $8 on MBOT, and IMTE is just at the 450. It doesn't want to move. So at this point, I don't know what I want to do with these. $770s, trying to hold up around this level. Didn't want to panic sell because I've done that before. Love for it to just hold. Because right now we're still in this little range that it's been trying to get through forever. Just can't seem to get up and hold that level. All right, well, a lot of failure over the market today. It was a little bit slower, especially with this little weak stock being the top mover, NTRB. But I mean, overall, it wasn't just a horrible thing. But I am gonna continue to hold my other trades for right now. And yeah, we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the day. If something wants to get spicy, okay, let's get it. But if not, I'm okay with that too. We need something other than NTRB though. Unless it does a big dip, then that'll be interesting. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. I'm gonna continue swinging these trades that I'm in, and I may not take another trade today. Looking over the market, not seeing anything really giving a dip, and I don't know if NTRB dips. I don't know if it'll be able to return to the highs, so we'll have to see. Because it's grinding down right now. And it's under the 200 moving average. BFRI. Have you dipped enough? Came into this dip. Tried to hold up the 734. Came down to this trend line, but still red on the day. So that's kind of scary right there. Really getting a nice little piece move out of there. It just needs to break back over the high of the 639. And it's got 1 million shares traded, so still gonna be competing with this one. I wish NTRB would just fail. Just a big drop. But anyway, as for now, what screen am I on? Let's get back over here. I'm still swinging IMTE and MBOT. They want to get up, great. I'm only risking $1 on each of them. So if they want to continue down, I just have to cut them later on today, which they may actually continue down because this is Friday and it's the last day of the year. But hey, we'll see. BFRI chilling. Love to see that 450 start to hold on IMTE. It's right under it. Then the 770s over here on MBOT. So I can oh yeah, I try not to be a male dancer, man. I can't dance. I have about a 2% dancing ability. I can keep rhythm. I was definitely in the band, played a couple of instruments, but dancing, man. Unless it's choreography, I can't freestyle dance. I'm gonna end up slipping a disc. Oh boy. All right, NTRB is working its way down. Does MBOT want to hold up? It's a new hour open, but I want to see a new 4-hour open and hold this position. This low is the 745 down there. It's been in this range forever though, so I didn't want to really panic sell out of it. Is Ben not streaming? I don't know. Maybe he overslept. Possibly. Yeah, I don't see him on. Yeah, he might have overslept today. I'll see what this thing MBOT wants to do in the coming days. NTRB came down here looking like it wants to get up again. So question is, do I want to play it on this small little pullback? It's still almost straight up. I don't think I want to play it. It's the middle of the day. All the volume is definitely dead on it. I don't want to get caught in something crazy. Yeah. So for the morning time, y'all see what I'm swinging. We'll see how that goes, but it's not looking too favorable. I'm gonna end up having to cut them if they keep on going down. BFRI. ISIG going kind of flat there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I want to spend my whole day here looking at this computer. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the day. May need to marinate some food or something. Get that chef hat on and get going. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to shut this thing down. Anything else I want to say? Last day of the year. It's been a nice year. Maybe, you know, I've learned a lot in the markets. Learned a lot from you guys in the chat. We're gonna be working on new things in 2022, and man, trying to stay safe out here, man. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Let's be great. Let's continue to learn, continue to take trades and take the data and just let it marinate in our minds what we're doing wrong, what we can do better. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.